Support your Hobbit hobby.
Hello and welcome to GBHL Gamers to another GBHL unboxing. You're here with me, GBHL Jamie, and Mr.
Ed Ball.
Ed Ball. And today we're going to be unboxing the slightly controversial Mirkwood Spiders. Controversial in the fact that they're rubbish.
Also known as overpriced and terribly moulded, but hey, that'll come later.
Overpriced both points-wise and money-wise. Was it £25 for two? If you go from Games Workshop?
£17.60 if you know who to talk to.
Yeah. Dreamlight Gaming?
22.
£22
from Workshop.
£22 from Workshop.
Dreamlight Gaming for the win, which I might not be able to say, but I'm allowed to sponsor them because they're awesome.
Ooh.
30% off.
30% off at Dreamlight Gaming, so just check them out. And also check out Element Games for also good discounts.
I've never been there, so it's fine.
Good. So, Mirkwood Spiders. Now, we'll go through their stat line whilst Ed shows off the sprues here.
It's not really a show off.
No, it's
like,
not. It's just a.
Look at me! I'm some spindly bits of
Look at some spindly fine cast. They're not
some legs, and then there's some 4 more legs to make 8 legs. Because you know what? Spiders have 8 legs.
They do.
They have 8 legs. Then you have a body, and then you spin it around, and you go, "How the hell am I meant to get 8 legs on this body?" And you go, "Oh my god!"
It just sticks on.
Somehow, it's like an Airfix kit with Play-Doh.
Lots of green stuff needed to seal up the gaps, I think, here. So, Mirkwood Spiders are 25 points. So more expensive than their giant spider cousins.
Yeah, they are. They're 20 points?
Giant spiders, 20 points, yeah. They are movement 8, so they're actually slower than spiders.
On a 60mm base.
Big monster base.
Without being monsters.
Without being monsters, just spiders. They've got venom, so they're going to re-roll their failed ones to wound.
Which they're going to be happening, well, not a lot with Strength 5, but...
Yeah. They're also woodland creatures, so they get to move through the woods without penalty.
Whoop.
Like,
which doesn't happen anyway with spiders.
No, not really. They are Fight 2.
Yeah, it's like a goblin.
Woo! Which is worse than the old giant spider.
Unless you take them with a shade.
Let's take them with a shade.
Shades are good.
Strength 5. Which isn't bad.
Standard spider.
It's good spider. Defense 3, which again
is
standard
rubbish,
spider.
but standard spider.
2 attacks, which again regular spider stuff, and 2 wounds, regular spider stuff, but courage 2.
It's bad.
Bad.
And 5 points more than a regular spider.
5 points more. Now, where this 5 points more must come from is their ability to paralyze models.
No. They have the ability, I believe,
to shoot a spiderweb.
Shoot a spiderweb and web, entangle, and trap their enemies.
Which counts as being paralysed.
On a 5+ shoot value. Yeah. At a range of 6.
6 inches. Which is treated as a missile weapon.
Which means
either, well, is it a shooting weapon? Is it a thrown weapon? Is it a bow?
It is not a throwing weapon. It is a missile weapon with range 6 as such. A throwing weapon wouldn't so much be a missile, would it?
Well, it would be a missile, wouldn't it?
Well, it depends upon
missile is something that's thrown. Or launched through the air.
Launched through the air. But then if it was a throwing weapon, it would say thrown weapon.
So, these guys have to move 4 inches and shoot 6 inches.
At a 6+ shoot value.
At a 6+ shoot value for moving shoot.
Or stands still.
Or stands still.
6-inch range.
6-inch range.
With defense 3. Which, if you haven't got priority... They're going to go, I'm going to sit here because I've got... No, if you have got priority, I'm going to sit here because I've got to move.
I want to shoot, yeah.
And then you're going to go, ha! I'm going to stay
charge.
7 inches away.
Yeah,
or charge you.
7 inches and shoot, probably best off. Less chance of being hurt.
You get your wozers with your blowpipes at 12-inch.
Gun them down in no time. So,
especially at defense 3.
Defense 3, 5 to wound with strength 2, 4 with strength 3. So these guys, I don't really see them much to their use. Unless you're playing the Mirkwood terrain.
It's this. It is this hole here.
That little square gap you can see there is where the 2 spider legs fit. These legs here go both beneath there, and the 4 legs at the back just stick onto it, I assume.
There's like some holes.
Oh, little ball sockets.
Epic hole. Which
you're
just cramming Finecast into.
Woohoo! Now, I've spoken to Charles about these, and he said that they were absolute pain to put together, and that he actually broke 2 legs whilst making them, which could be down to Charles, not the Finecast itself. But they say they are quite spindly.
I mean,
and they are.
If I don't know whether this will get cut, but if you look really close up on how that's moulded right on the edge, and
You could quite easily clip the wrong bit.
Yeah, but that's forming a peg that needs to get shoved into the spider's abdomen.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. I mean, to be fair, for 25 points, yeah, they might be rubbish. They might have a terrible shoot value, but Paralyze...
Paralyze is a nice ability. You don't actually need to take a hero to be with them.
No, I mean, this is actually...
Oh, bless me.
Bless you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're so blessed.
Thank you.
I
mean, I can see them having a use with Ashrak.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Ashrak, sorry. Druzag.
Yeah.
Boosting their fight value by 3 extra attacks, 3 extra strength.
And then taking strength to 10 hit.
Yeah.
And still being alive.
Yeah.
But I think part of the problem... If you've ever played against Barrow Whites, and they've got Paralyze off against your general, they're dead.
Yeah, that general's gone.
See you later. See you in the afterlife.
Trapped. Can't only get up on a 6.
Automatically loses combat.
And can't speed trapped.
It's like, I'm going to get me Wozers on you with their axes.
You get my Prowlers in there.
And me Prowlers at the +2 with me two-handed weapons.
Two-handed weapon, trapped, piercing strike.
Just...
I've done that to heroes before with my Prowlers.
They don't last very long.
No, they last about a turn.
But at the same time, they're terrible.
Yeah, they're not something you choose to be in your force. Well, I wouldn't particularly.
It depends what you want to do. I mean, you can't rely on the shoot value.
No.
Because it's terrible.
It's a shoot 6.
And at the same time, they can win you the game.
Yeah.
They're 25 points.
If they get that lucky Paralyze off on a hero.
But what's quite interesting is you don't even need to wound it if it hits.
You just need to roll a 6+ to do it. I think
can you expend a point?
You can expend a point of fate.
Yeah, but do you
really want to spend fate to get rid of a net?
It's like before you've even been hit.
Yeah.
You haven't actually been hurt. You've just been like, oh no, I'm tangled.
Yeah.
You just get Bilbo coming along.
Especially with one of those sort of like weaker heroes where they've only got one fate.
Like Madril.
Yeah,
Madril. Pick one of the like Haldir.
Haldir, Rummel. People like that.
Rummel. Yeah, him. Get him in his tank.
Spit on him. Screw you, Rummel.
I'll ignore you. Now you need a roll of 6 and you can re-roll that. But I think, they fill a point. Obviously, they're in the film. They fill a gap in the game.
Yeah.
Points-wise, money-wise, they're not worth it.
Very expensive, very pointy.
We look like 2 wild men of Dunland.
We do.
Brothers in arms.
It's just late.
It's not late.
It's not late. It's just
only 11:45. I got up at 5 a.m.
I got up at 8:30. I love it.
It's terrible. And you didn't even drive down.
No, I sat in a car. Sorry.
Anyway, these spiders. It's probably in 1,000 points, 800 points plus.
You can probably squeeze a few.
Argue 3 or 4.
3 or 4 maximum.
No, 4 max.
You don't have to have more than 100 points on these guys.
They can win you the game.
Yeah.
But they're terribly overpriced, terribly overpointed, and terrible stat lines.
Do you think that maybe they were meant to be monsters?
They're on a 60mm base. What in the game is on a 60mm base that isn't a monster?
Yeah. A chariot, but it counts as one when it's charging. I think they were meant to be monsters, and if they could rend, and they could hurl, and they could barge, then they will be instantly worth it.
Even if they couldn't do that, but had their own spider-specific brutal power attack.
If they won the fight and paralysed when they won the fight.
Then they would be more broken than the Marauders.
Instead of striking, then they'd be more broken.
But I think, they're very good for the fluff.
Yeah. Good for scenarios.
But in anything less than 800 points, you're not going to take... I mean, you said you don't need to take a leader. There is perhaps an argument for taking, say, 4. Yeah. You go, here's a warband.
Here's a warband
spider.
Here's a denizen and a warband.
Here's another one. Yeah. But then why would you do that at 25 points when you can do that with Wild Warg?
With a Fell Warg at 8 points. Yeah, I've definitely thought of that.
Yeah, but then you would just get a few of Damien's cards.
Get a few of those D cards.
Yeah. No, Damien cards.
Damien cards. Yeah.
We all know what those are.
Yes. So that's been our unboxing of the Mirkwood Spider and the Finecast. The spider itself isn't greatly detailed, is it? It's just a bit of a blank
It's like
canvas.
I've been trying to sculpt myself, and that is like
squished
terrible.
into.
I mean, looking...
It's got a bit of fur when you look super close.
Yeah, like super close.
But I don't think you'd notice it from across the table.
You'd have to be extremely dexterous with one's brush to get the most efficient and opportune amount of detail out of that as a body. I mean, if we can get the focus, you can just about see some fur and some spider hair. And there you go. Gigantic, enormous holes on the bottom.
Nom nom nom.
Nom 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 dinner.
So we've hit 10 minutes. That's been our unboxing of a Mirkwood Spider. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you check out the other unboxings with myself and Ed, and I think who is it? James and
Damien and Tom.
Tom
Other lesser players.
Yeah,
Tom's okay.
Tom's a good player. But
I mean, does it currently stand you're only third?
I am only third, but however, in the 2014 league, I'm actually first.
Yeah, but I think there's how many? Oh yeah, about 10 more tournaments yet.
Yeah, and I'm gonna win them.
And I weigh 4 stone.
And you weigh 4 stone. Okay, so
anyway, on that note,
unboxing. Support your Hobbit hobby.
And happy strategy battle gaming.